Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've largely got 3 things that we'd like to accomplish before the end of the game here, which, reminder, is in 1451. We are currently like 15 years from the end of the game, so it's not going to be much longer here. What do we want to do before then? We want to get Italy inherited. So we're going to need to die, and then we will get Italy inherited because she is our player heir. Then we want to inherit France. So that would mean that we need her and this guy to die. Now, to be clear, if we get to the end of the game and we haven't inherited Italy and France, I'm okay with that, as long as we're going to inherit Italy and France, as long as this guy is still the heir in both cases, and that should remain the case. But the one thing that I'm, like, we need to maintain that. That's what we need there. But the one thing that I really, really want to make sure of before we get to the end of the game here is that Bohemia is dealt with. We want Bohemia to be under our control. Period. End of story. Now, I'd love to just offer them vassalage. The cultural acceptance is improving, and we're going to get true ruler fairly soon. We have failed yet again to learn this guy's language. We have a 56% chance, and we're going to try again. Yeah, we gain a bunch of stress. We're going to need to do some stress relief, and to do that, we are going to not do anything at all. Everything's on cooldown. Okay, well, we failed this like 3 times in a row. It's a 56% chance, so that's not super shocking, but how many more times can we fail this? That's the question I'm having. So we're currently in fine health. We're not too concerned about that. Our wife is pregnant again. We might have to disinherit a son again if she has another son. We'll see what happens with that. But that would be okay if that ended up happening. So, what else can we do to get reasons for acceptance here? Rightful liege would do the trick. At least once some of these other reasons, some of these other reasons came into effect. That would eventually do the trick. I mean, we're going to get how much more acceptance of Diran here? We're at 14%, and we're gaining about 1.5 per year, 1.4 per year. Okay. So we're going to roughly double our acceptance, a little bit over doubling that by the end of the game. We're going to get true ruler, assuming that we don't die. Okay, we got obese and then instantly lost it. But our spy master died, and we need a new one. There we go. That'll be fine. So our player heir here is all set up correctly. We have a daughter, so we don't need to disinherit anyone there. That looks good. Very happy about that. At this point, we're largely just sitting here waiting. France is under our control. I don't think we have any de jure CBs on Burgundy. No. No de jure on Aquitaine either. No. Volga, Bulgaria, I'm pretty sure we don't. Like, I'm pretty sure we have nothing de jure over this way. We'd have to set something up via inheritance, and there's just not enough time in the game left to do that. So, oh, we do have some de jure over this way. Fascinating. There's a de jure county here. I guess we'll declare that. Nothing here. Nothing here. We have a personal claim on this sheikdom. How did we get this? Okay. I'm not sure how we got this claim. But I don't think we're going to press it. I mean, we didn't fabricate the claim. We could theoretically press that. We might come back to that. Our main thing is we have to have a legal claim in order to do it, right? So that's the main question there. But let's go ahead and raise up our troops here. He's got 1,700 troops. That's not a concern. We'll go get some de jure territory up here. That war should be won unless that guy who just entered the war has like 1 million troops. No, we should be fine. That war should be over now. Sure, show in the king. I accept your generous gifts. Sounds good. I'm a little bit shocked we failed it again. Okay, we're going to try again. We bump up our stress level. And we call a hunt. We are unworthy. Okay, so extreme tax rebates are not really what we want. I think that spending 750 prestige here would be better. And we'll lose 45 additional stress and drop on down. We just gained the trait Contrite as well. What does that actually do? -2 intrigue, but plus 20% stress loss. That's pretty decent. We're okay with that. Oh, I shouldn't have hit them. That was not a good plan. We're trying to lose stress here, not gain it. Although dying isn't the worst thing that we could do. That would, of course, get us Italy. Okay, so we grabbed this. That is the war goal. Then we're going to come down over this direction and siege here. That was only 18%. I was expecting that to be a little bit more, but it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully we'll eventually learn this language. One of these times we will succeed in learning this. In theory. Difference in your military strength. Max plus 20. So we don't have that maxed out yet. That's interesting. I'm assuming we have this guy on Organized Army. Yep, we do. Okay. And we're on Absolute Crown Authority. Sure. Are we at war here? No, this is part of our territory. We should head out over this way. I'm not sure that went. It did go. Okay, good. Sounds good. So what else can we do about this? Granting and revoking titles. But not vassals. Titles. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll just leave that be for now. We are doing not so well on the stress levels, that's for sure. We could stop losing weight. That'll help us not gain as much stress. So that'll be fine. 10 days left on this siege, and then we'll head up over this direction. 42% right now. No, not that way. Come on up over here. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. We need to get True Ruler, and learning his language would really help. Like, that would help a lot. We're going to come down over here. These guys are running around up this way, but that is not particularly frightening. We did just discover a fascination. Okay. And that maxes out our technology. Sounds good. We have no more technologies to get, and that's fine. Next, we're going to come up here and fight these guys. Apparently, we're currently ill. Yikes. We are a little brighter, and that stopped us from dying. Like I said, dying here isn't the worst thing, but I'm not actively seeking death at this moment. Ah, we can host a feast. 221 stress because we're gluttonous, eager reveler, and comfort eater. That is a ridiculous amount of stress. So that drops us down to stress level 1, and we're almost at stress level 0. And then our rival dies, and that drops us down to 104 stress. Cool. And here goes another one. And we no longer have any stress right now. Beautiful. Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? This war is now over, and we will enforce those demands and disband these troops. Do we have any other de jure claims out over here? That's not de jure. No CB. No CB. Not de jure. No CB. No CB. No CB. Or rather, all of those are not de jure. So there's nothing over here, but we do have this claim here that we legally acquired, actually. Like, we didn't fabricate this claim. I don't know where we got it from. Why we have this claim. We also have a claim on Aleppo. They are legally tenuous because they're an unpressed claim. So maybe we shouldn't do an unpressed claim. I think that'll be okay. So that is, of course, completely fine. Our guests are departing. And we may learn this language. Maybe. The acceptance here is now up to 16%. Cool. We do have intermingling in realm now. That's helping us as well. That's good. We're very happy about that. Acceptance baseline is 0, of course. We're just really struggling to adopt this language. Or rather, to learn the language. We've only got a 53% chance, but can we fail it 4 times in a row? That's the question here. We gain 20 stress there, but we do get a diplomacy lifestyle perk, and that will be Praetorian Guard. We're heading towards True Ruler here. Fantastic. Can we drop any more stress? Well, we can indulge in food, and so we shall. Okay, we can learn this guy's... Starts to learn language against this guy. The scheme retains all previous progress. Oh, this guy died. Okay. So this is the new King of Bohemia. Got it. We could learn the language from any of these guys, but we'll do the new King of Bohemia. Eat up. Okay, so Great Moravia does exist down over here. 74 reasons there. We should definitely work on swaying this guy. Because we will... Oh, we're already scheming. We're already doing the learn language. We will need to boost up his opinion of us, though. We could just send him a gift temporarily. That would do the trick. Okay, so offer vassalage here is at 68. Sounds good. It's about the same as what it was previously. Once we have Bohemia, we can make the Empire and get Great Moravia almost instantly because of the not rightful liege malice here. So that'll be fine. We should have created the title before we granted him independence. That would have been the more optimal way to do this. But it is what it is. We did not do that, and that is fine. We're about to finish up our learn language scheme. Hopefully we succeed this time. We'll see. What do we got here? Well, first off, I want to check in. Do we have a trinket? No. Do we have a regalia or a crown? No. That's okay. We could make one, but I'm not too fussed about it. It's completely okay. Hey, we got it! Cultural acceptance goes up by 1%. We learn the language, and we could send a letter to him. Only a 43% chance that we impress him. We'll give it a go. It came across as dishonest mockery. He wasn't okay with it. Well, his opinion is still maxed, so that's fine. At this point, we're at 63 reasons. We speak the language, so that is 5 reasons. Cool. We're going to get 25 more reasons from our true ruler, which we'll have soon enough. That is going to be in 2 years. We'll need to survive until then. Okay, what is this? This is War Against Tyranny out over this way? Okay. I'm not sure we care too much about this. Honestly, I think they can handle it. I don't think we're going to... Ah, there it is. So they're in another war as an attacker, taking over this territory. I'm not sure how much we care about that either. We may not care about that at all. Wondering if we have any decent claims here. We don't have an alliance on this guy because and we can't propose it because we're at war. But that's fine. We don't actually need one. And we don't have a CB on him. One thing we could do is bring in another different claimant and do that again. I mean, this guy's landed. We would need someone who's unlanded. And who would actually come to court. But we can make this happen a little bit easier if we do this again. So, who would come to court here? Anybody? We need a male to come to court, I believe. I don't believe we can press a female unpressed claim. We could press a female pressed claim, like this one, but that's not going to happen, of course. A lot of these guys are not interested in coming to court. Okay. We could bump up this guy's opinion of us by sending him a gift, like that. He's still 5 reasons away. Our lodging standards. Can we raise our lodging standards? Actually, we can. We can bump up our lodging up to max. And then we can drop down, like, our food, our fashion, and maybe even our servants. Yeah. Lodgings to max. That would be fine. And then we should be able to invite that guy. So we're going to go into here, go into the claimants, and find the guy that we just maxed the opinion of. That's this gentleman. We invite him in. Now he would come. And we do need a new steward. That will be this guy. So he is now here. And now we could press his claim. Take over Bohemia. We're going to be required to let this guy go. But we're going to do it. We're going to raise up our troops over here. And we should need more than this. So we're going to bring in a few more. That'll do. These guys will show up very shortly. Cool. Up we go. Yeah, we're kind of awkwardly fighting these guys again. And this is mostly because I made a mistake last time. But here we go. We're going to fight these guys. No problem. And we will win this. And we'll have this war over very quickly. So we're going to head up over this direction. We're at 17% right now. Cool. And 40 days left. We'll have their capital sieged in the moment. Hybrid cultures. Yes, that is fine. Okay, we've got their capital. We're going to head on over this way. We're at 37%. I was hoping to be a little higher than this, but this will do. 42. And what just happened? No longer controls any of the affected counties. Is this not the same guy? Did our claimant die? It's possible that our claimant died there. Okay. They'll take up to 6 months to return home. Let's investigate if our claimant died. I think he did. Okay, so we're going to try someone younger this time. This guy would not come to court, but we could probably send him a gift to bring him in. And he's got a pressed claim. Yeah, he would come on in. Cool. So we're going to have to wait 6 months before we declare this again. But that was awkward. There's no doubt about that. We could be daydreaming about plots. Sure, we're going to do that. Now, as far as these wars over here go, I think we're not concerned about it. They've got this under control. So that's fine. How long do we have here? 3 more months? Sounds good. Still 3 months. Now 50 days. 40 days. 30 days. 20 days. 10. And now we can go. Okay. So we're going to try this again. We're going to press not this guy's claims. Wait a second. Oh, she's here too? That's an awkward claim. We're going to press this one. There we go. And we'll declare that. That was a really, really awkward scenario. No doubt about it. That guy died right then. I knew he was old, but that's a little absurd. What timing, dude? Okay, so we're going to group these guys together. We're going to do the exact same war plan. We're going to try to fight these guys over here. And we know that this works. We have more troops this time. I'm hoping to stack wipe them. I'm not sure that that's a stack wipe. Yeah, that's not quite. But we did kill them a little faster. Okay. Exact same battle plan here. These fortresses haven't recovered entirely, so we can siege them a little faster. So that's beautiful. Let's get this siege finished up. 34. We actually got a book out of that. That's nice. Was hoping for some captures, but once again, none. They're sieging up here. That's fine. And we're going to siege and replace our spy master, which will be this king. Cool. And up we go. There we go. Oh, we missed this fortress somehow. I just walked right past it. I guess I thought it was a city? I don't know. I got nothing. Sure, we'll take this guy's 50 gold. 20 days left here. We're at 65% war score. 81. 2 months on this siege. Yikes. It's a level 28 fort. That's a pretty solid fort. We're going to send this guy gold instead of actually helping him out. There we go. He demanded that we come help him. We haven't helped him, so we sent him gold instead. It's not like we're short on gold. We've got plenty of it. Okay. That siege is done. These castles should fall much more quickly. 84%. We're going to come up here next and siege this one because it's another very quick one. 89%, and I'm hoping that that will end the war, but I don't know that for a fact. They've sieged a little bit up over here. There we go. So we'll enforce those demands. Now, this guy will be our vassal. We are not allowed to have this guy be our vassal. But what we are allowed to do is use this opportunity because we're not allowed to take forward while he's our vassal. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to come in here. We're going to create the empire title of West Slavia. Then we are required to grant this guy independence, which we can't do while we're at war. And he's a de jure vassal. Apparently we can't do that. Well, let's go ahead and tick forward here since we have to be at peace to grant independence. Let's see if it'll let us grant him independence even though he's a de jure vassal. If it doesn't let us grant independence here after these wars are over, and we'll go end those wars. If it doesn't let us grant him independence after that, we'll have to destroy that empire title in order to keep with the rules. So that will be the plan there. We're going to raise up troops over here. We just need men-at-arms. And those men-at-arms are going to come in over this way and see about wrapping up these wars as quickly as we can in order to get into compliance with the rules. Because we're currently out of compliance with the rule set of this game, but we can't actually change that right now because we're at war. So we're going to need to end this war. And yeah, there's a 6-month period there. But we're going to head over this way and get these wars wrapped up as quickly as possible. Just to try to get back into compliance. 3 months left here. They'll get here eventually. 50 days. Sounds good. So we'll get these wars wrapped up. And either way, we're going to grant this guy independence. Unfortunately, we can't grant him independence while he's at war with one of our other vassals either. But we'll look into that. We will certainly look into that. Because I don't want to have them be conquered, which is the status that they're currently under. That is not a legal status for us. We need to get them into our realm peacefully, so Bohemia should not currently be a member of our realm. It's a little strange if the game doesn't allow you to release de jure vassals, even if you want to. I could understand it saying, hey, this is your de jure vassal. Are you sure you don't want to release this? Or rather, are you sure you want to release this? In which case we'd say, yes, we're sure. I could understand that, but if it doesn't allow us to do it that way, that would be a little weird. One thing we might be able to do is do it in the debug mode, because we should be able to grant independence under basically any circumstances. This guy's skill 44 diplomat. That's insane. Okay. Well, let's wrap up these wars and see what it says after that. So we're going to head out over this way and get this sieging done. That is this war here. I believe we have ticking on this war, so that should be done very shortly. And they're sieging over this way, which I think will finish it as well. So that puts us at 71. We're going to go take their capital. Remember, this is not conquering anything for us over here. But I'm not okay with not being able to release Bohemia. We definitely need to be able to do that. We can destroy the Empire title if we have to, but I really dislike that. Okay, that war is over, and this war is the only one left, and that's now over as well. So we'll wait for these guys to end the war. Eventually the AI will do so. Any moment now, AI. There we go. Okay, so we'll disband that, and let's come on over this way and see what's going on with this guy. Now, he's in this vassal war. But if we look in here, he's at war with one of our other vassals, and he's a de jure vassal. Okay. We might be able to release him with the debug tool. But in all honesty, I don't know about creating the Empire title in this scenario. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk to this lady, if I can. We could negotiate an alliance with her. We cannot negotiate an alliance with this guy. But what we could do is we could set up something like... Oh, he has no children. That's a bit of a problem. Was he unmarried before this? I should have married one of our daughters to him or something. That would have been a potentially better way to go about it. He has a pressed claim on the Kingdom of Great Moravia. That's fine. Okay, let's just let him end this war here. I want to check in on Italy and France, make sure that they're still good to go. That's Prince Ambrosio, and that's Prince Ambrosio. Looks good. Okay, so we definitely need to deal with this guy. He's at 60% in his war right now. And these are his troops here. So he's going to finish up these sieges fairly soon. He's got ticking war score going. And this siege is a long ways away. Will he end the war from taking this? Probably not, but we'll see. Okay, these ransoms are probably fine. Well, this one's not. What's he got here? This will end momentarily. Okay, that got him to 74%. This siege is 20 months out. Okay. Yikes. Now, we can't release him until this vassal war is over. We absolutely need this war to end. He has no one that we can get an alliance with. He also converted to Catholic. Let's, actually, I don't think he ever was not Catholic. Let's go ahead and convert him over. There we go. He did convert. Now he's headed up this way. So, is he going to go fight? No, he is not. This is a war against tyranny. If he surrenders, he would abdicate. Okay, now he's going to fight. He's headed in. This fight could easily end this war if he catches some. He's taking a very awkward route. I have no idea what this route is. What are you doing, bud? We need to get this handled. It's time to put a cut in, but I don't want to because I might forget to get this situation under control. He's headed in over this way. Does he catch them in this pass? No, but they're going to let him catch them here. Good. Okay, bumping it up to speed 5 here. Get out of here. And we grab writing history, I guess. Okay. So he wraps up that fight, and he is at 97%. Ticking is on his side, so we're just going to proceed forward at speed 5 until he wins the war. which will be now. Okay, that war is over. So if we look at him and we grant independence, yeah, we can't do it because he's a de jure vassal. That's a little baffling to me, but the only way around this at this point, I hate to say it, is to destroy the Westphalia Empire title. Looks like we can't get away with that. That makes me sad. So at this point, we are required to do that to grant him independence. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We recently waged war. Not with him. We put him on the throne. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I guess it's because we recently waged war against the culture. He does have a different culture. So that's something to think about for sure. We could learn his language. We only have a 33% chance, but we could give that a go. In the meantime, we could try to find a different way to do this. We can now propose an alliance with him, and he would do that. So we'll go ahead and do so, and once he has a child, we'll see about maybe getting an inheritance set up there. That might be the easiest way to do it. At any rate, like I said, it is time to put a cut in here, so I need to do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.